Ooh, look, I have a new friend. This is an iced bun. It's not a cake. In fact, it's bread with icing on the top. How does it taste? Delicious. 31 days of Dunctober, day 25. Oh, hello there. Good morning and welcome to day 25 of 31 days of Dunctober. How are you today? What are you doing? Stop doing that. Here we are with just a handful of days left of Dunctober, and it is interesting to note how things have changed during the month. It is certainly a lot cooler now, and there can be no mistaking that autumn is on its way. Already many of the trees are beginning to turn. Their leaves are changing from green to gold, or in some cases, red. And of course, this particular month has been special because of the daily lessons I've been making. This is something I have never done before. Would I ever do it again? We'll see. Isn't the human body brilliant? While I stand here now talking to you, there are millions of processes taking place right in here. I thought it would be fun to look at some body part idioms today, maybe even some relating to those naughty parts. No, really, there will be some naughty words in today's lesson, just so that we are all clear on this. I will be using a few naughty words today, like and No, not really. Can you imagine what would happen if I did that? Our first body part idiom is to have an ear for something, or to have a good ear. This phrase means that a person has language expertise or talent. They can learn a new language quickly. In musical terms, we say that a person who can memorize or recognize a song easily has a good ear. We can use a similar phrase that relates to the nose. This means that a person is good at finding things that are of high quality or worth having. If you are good at finding bargains in a market, then we can say he has a nose for bargains. Interestingly, if you replace a nose with an eye, then the meaning remains the same. Another idiom lower down the body, no, not there, is put your foot in it. When you put your foot in it, you make a terrible mistake through an action. You have said something you shouldn't have. Perhaps you have revealed a secret that should never have been told. You have put your foot in it, or you have really put your foot in it. This idiom relates to stepping in something unpleasant. You can also put your foot in your mouth, which has a similar meaning to put your foot in it. To say something foolish and cause a negative reaction is to put your foot in your mouth. Look at the leaves on that tree. So glorious and so red. Okay, we're going a little higher up the body now with a popular phrase, to not have a leg to stand on. This phrase means that a person has no defence or argument to put forward. There is no excuse or reason that can be given. You haven't a leg to stand on. If you are in a no-win situation, we can say that you haven't got a leg to stand on. You cannot and will not win. Another body idiom now, to finger someone. If you finger someone, this means that you have got them into trouble by naming them. You went to the police and told them that your neighbour had robbed the bank. You fingered them. There is also point the finger, which means to accuse someone of committing a bad deed. Then there is all fingers and thumbs. This idiom means that a person is unable to carry out a manual task. They are unable to use their hands to do something. I'm useless at playing the piano. I'm all fingers and thumbs. Where's Mr. Duncan? Is he dead? No, I've fallen asleep in the shed. One last idiom before we look at your comments. To lose your head, or to have lost your head. This idiom means that you become uncontrollably angry. You cannot control your rage. You were so angry that you lost your head. We can tell a person not to lose their head. We might ask them not to become angry. Anger can be expressed in many ways. These we will be taking a closer look at in one of my future full-length lessons. I have been overwhelmed by your comments during this month. Your kind words have deeply moved me. Here is another selection of those comments. That is all from me for today. There are just 6 more days of Dunctober left. Will you be joining me right up to the end? Are you going to see it through with me? I hope so. Join me again tomorrow for day 26 of 31 days of Dunctober. Enjoy the rest of today, and remember, happiness is not a crime. This is Mr. Duncan in England, waving his hand to the whole world. And of course, saying ta-ta for now. There's an aeroplane going over. I can't do anything till the plane is gone. Oh, come on. Put your foot down. Nothing worse than a slow pilot. That's it. Keep going. I wonder where that plane's going. It's probably going somewhere lovely and sunny and warm. You can also put your foot in your mouth, which has a similar meaning to put your foot in it. Foot in it. And there, I've really put my foot in it now by messing that up. Yeah.